This guy is stopping them because he wants a quick snack.
Oh, Bifana. Nobody minds.
We are here in the neighborhood of Nata. We're about to go in Santa Francesinha to have the most epic sandwich ever. Let's go! We're here to try the famous Franzazzinia Sandwich, and while there are many varieties, we chose the most traditional one. To prepare the Francesinha, they fry up some beef, they fry up some tomatoes, they add all kinds of other meats in there. They put some bread on the griddle, they put cheese over the bread and pop it in the oven. And voila! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Francesinha. Over 2,000 calories of deliciousness. This epic sandwich is called the Francesinha, which translates to Little French or Frenchy. So it's called a Francesinha. Why? Because the inventor was actually from France. So the rumor is that he came over here in the 1960s and he had a really bad hangover, so he designed this. And part of his inspiration was a croque monsieur. You can see the similarity of how it was built. Now, what does it involve here? It has 2 pieces of bread, salami, I believe they use mortadella here, as sausage, fresh sausage, and a piece of steak in the middle. Of course, they top it off with cheese, and they drown it in this red tomato-based beer and wine sauce. And usually what you do is you dunk some of these french fries right here on the side. Alright, Miriam is gonna dig in.
Very savory, juicy, salty, and fatty.
Okay, so perfect for a hangover. Yeah. We did our research and we found out that this place has one of the best ones. When I listen to people here in the cafe, I don't hear English. I hear only Portuguese. So locals are coming in. Let's dig in. Alright, I can see the different layers right here. You can see the ham. You can see the beef. The sausage is in there somewhere at the bottom. Okay. Okay, have you ever had a sandwich with sausage? Tastes like that, it's just wet. And the sauce has a beer taste, for sure. Tomatoey, but you can taste the beer in there. And they say when you have a hangover, the best cure is another beer. So, excellent. This is much better than the first one I had. Miriam dissected hers, and you can see all the layers right there. At the bottom you have bread, then you have mortadella. You can see the little peppercorns inside. Then you have, I think it's a kind of sausage that they smash together and they flatten it out. That's another kind of sausage. That one, that's steak right there. Yeah. Yep. And then bread. And right on top, we discovered, sometimes they come with eggs, sometimes they don't. This one has an egg right there. So, when they start combining various animals in one dish, you know it's going to be delicious.
We are still in Porto, and it's time for a little dessert. There's no better place than Fábrica de Nata to sample pastéis de nata. So what is a pastel de nata? A pastel de nata is a Portuguese custard tart made with puff pastry and filled with egg custard. It's served with a dusting of powdered sugar and a pinch of cinnamon. The tarts are baked at a blazingly hot temperature until the tops are scorched. One unique aspect of this place is this automated system to transfer freshly baked pastry on these rails like a factory. We don't know if they actually used the system, but we enjoyed watching the process of making the pastéis de nata.
This is the specialty right here. These are also called custard cakes. It's unlike anything else. If you find it in another country, it probably won't be as good as here. So, customary is to first add some canela, which is cinnamon, on top. Just a little touch. Here we go. Cheers. It has crusty layers that are crunchy on the outside. On the inside, you can clearly see the egg custard right there. It's nice and sweet, but it doesn't have a big egg taste, as you would probably think. And the cinnamon gives it a nice touch. We are here at the legendary Utrevo, the four-leaf Clover restaurant that has excellent Bifana. Let's go inside. People come to places like this for the Bifana. It's not a fancy dish. Bifana is a sandwich which has thin slices of pork that have been marinated and simmered in a sauce of white wine, garlic, and paprika. It's then served on soft rolls and topped off with either mustard or spicy piri piri hot sauce.
Duas normais ou duas com queijo, ou vem uma de cada?
Sem queijo.
As duas sem queijo.
This is one of the famous places to have Bifanas. And as you can see over there, Leonardo and Bourdain was here. He came here, he ate these, he recommended them. This place is fast moving, there are lots of people coming in, very popular, for good reason. So we're going to dig in and see what it's like. Mine has a little bit of mustard. Okay, so this is not my first Bifana. This is my second one. This one is definitely a little juicier, and what I really like about it is the mustard. And I put a little bit of the piri piri sauce. This is a sauce that came from Africa. So after the colonization is when this emerged, and it adds a nice little kick to your sandwich. The Bifana is a quick snack you get on the go. Everyone eats it, and it can be found everywhere, especially on the streets. Hold on. This guy is stopping them because he wants a quick snack.
Oh, Bifana. Nobody buys.
We are in Belem, a special small town just outside of Lisbon. This is where Portuguese custard tarts were born. Monks actually invented them and sold them to support the monastery. In 1834, when the monastery closed, they sold the secret recipe to Fábrica de Pastéis de Belem, which has been open since 1837. For the last 2 centuries, the secret recipe has been closely guarded, and this is the only place where you can get the original egg custard tarts. Okay, we are in Pastéis de Belem, the original place where you have the Pastel de Nata, Pastéis de Belem. And here we have the beautiful Pastéis de Belem. been told that because it is original, it's one of the best Pastel de Nata that you can get in Portugal. So this right here is a piece of history. Let's see how it tastes. Compared to the custard egg tarts from Fábrica de Nata, these are a little crunchier, creamier, and they automatically come with a little bit of cinnamon on top. Frankly speaking, you can't go wrong with either one.
Apart from the foods that we showed you, we enjoyed eating at Tasquinhas. Tasquinhas are no-nonsense traditional Portuguese cafeterias that prepare home-style dishes. There we ate sardines, bacalhau, caldo verde, which is kale soup, caldo de legumes, and various types of fish cakes. We paired most of these foods with green wine and port wine.
An essential part of travel is learning about culture, and what better way to learn than with a fork and knife. In Porto, we introduce you to the one-of-a-kind Francesinha.
We then showed you the process of how pastéis de nata are made in Fábrica de Nata. This was by far our favorite place in Porto to eat these sweet and delicious custard tarts. They are frankly unforgettable.
Next, we took you to O Trevo in Lisbon, one of Anthony Bourdain's favorite cafes. Here, we showed you the mighty Bifana. You were even able to witness how working-class people, like the trolley conductor, ordered the Bifana on the go.
We also took you to the historical cafe Pastel de Belem, the birthplace of Portuguese custard tarts.
And lastly, we brought you into the cozy Tasquinhas, a soulful place with soulful traditional food. Thanks for watching our videos, and stay tuned for the next episode.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.